Yeah.
Hello, hey, it's Monday, September 29th. I'm still John Evans, and you're on the Small Town Network.
I'm Scott Wilk, and welcome to Community News. If you're brand new to us, we're a weekly program. We come every week. We have full of local events, things to do, other interests. We've got Rockwood school news from Rockwood High School, and also some featured animals from Roane County Animal Shelter. So check those out. First of all, got to tell you about, got to again thank the Coldwell Banker, Jim Henry and Associates, and also Melrose Title Company. They featured us out for their luncheon, their quarterly luncheon last week. And here's a couple things that we got out of that. And this is a huge one. Even John was talking about CE. If you're a real estate person and you need some CE, here's a great opportunity to get 6 hours of CE from the Melrose Title Company. And you can do that all in one thing, and it includes breakfast and lunch. So check that out, September 30th. That's the Realtor Success Summit on Clinton Highway in Knoxville. But then also, don't miss out on the Coldwell Banker Jim Henry and Associates First Time Homebuyer Seminar. So if you've never done it, you definitely want to get some knowledge before you head into that.
And I tell you what, if you're out there paying rent, I don't know, it's been a while since I've looked at it, but for the same money or maybe just a little bit more, you could build equity in something and start working on your future instead of just paying for somebody else's house.
Yeah, so RSVP at that number on the bottom, but that's a big thing. And if you're a first-time home buyer, you can sometimes get like special interest rates and stuff like that. I did that on my first home. So check that out, and we appreciate them again for having us out there for their luncheon. All right, now on to Things to Do, which is our first segment, and that is brought to you by none other than Mr. John Evans and Evans Financial.
Evans Financial, across the street from the park. What used to be a park still is part of a park, and I'll tell you a story after the show about something I saw last week. It was terrible. Anyway, it's coming up to open enrollment time for both your Affordable Care Act plans and your Medicare Supplement and Advantage plans. So I'm working hard on recertification with those. Going to get through that very, very boring process here this week and be ready to go. So come in and see me, and I got some simplified ways of enrolling and some really good ways of scrubbing every plan against your pharmacies, your prescriptions, and your doctors to make sure you're covered the right way. So come see me on that.
Yeah, there is his contact information, again, right across from the park in the Caboose in downtown Rockwood here. Kicking it off, right? Things to do, and this is some stuff that's going on for quite a few weeks, but big stuff here.
Yeah, Narramore Farms is all fall season. $10 gets you in, and they got a lot of stuff to do over there for fall. And it's really, we took Tom out there when he was young. They had a corn, instead of a ball pit, they had a corn pit.
Oh yeah.
And we were picking corn out of a car for a week after that.
Yeah.
But, there's a lot of fun for kids, so get out there and see that one.
Yeah, check it out. $10 for tickets every weekend through the 26th of October.
Yeah, I'm not promising you they still got a corn pit.
Yeah, they might though.
They might though.
And then again, this is Narramore Farms, their pumpkin patch and corn maze. And again, that's just adding on. It shows some of the extra stuff that they do. This is going on through November 2nd.
Kimbrough Farms Family Fun and Festivities. Saturdays it goes 10 a.m. to 8 and 1 to 6 on Sundays.
Yeah, Central Time in Crossville for those. And this one goes on through October 5th.
The Cottage, and as we always say, they're probably good at it by now. They've been going for a while. They're not tired of it yet.
No.
But it goes on for a bit more. And it's a Cumberland County Playhouse in Crossville.
Yeah, that's very awesome. This one's going on tonight. I just saw this. This is in Harriman, City of Harriman's doing this. But this is awesome.
Yep. Police Memorial David Webb Riverfront Park. They're going to honor the courage and sacrifice of our fallen officers.
Yeah, so join them in Harriman for that. That's going to be awesome. And then, as always, on Tuesdays, they're jamming.
They be jamming over there at the Bradbury Community Club. $2 gets you in, but take an instrument if you're learning to play or just learning to play with a group, and you can fall right in with them.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then Lake Tansy continues their This is late summer
Yep.
series, but yeah, the 30th is.
Soul Soup.
Yeah, so check that out. That is always at 6 p.m. at the Waterside Pavilion, and then in Kingston.
Story time at the Kingston Public Library every Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, very awesome. And then our Rockwood Library
They're having their book sale.
all month. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I guess it's books that they're going to replace anyway, so you can
Yeah.
pick up the other books. And books are a great thing.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you can teach a kid to read or get him to actually enjoy reading, it'll change his life. So get in there and find something your kids will read.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then our friends at Dewberry Spa are having the Enrichment Wednesdays, and this week is the exploration walks around the property. That's exciting stuff right there, but check that out. And then also on Wednesday,
Farmers Market at Fairfield Glade every Wednesday, 9:30 to 12:30, and that's Central Time at Stonehenge Drive in Crossville.
yeah, and our good friends are worshiping just down the street.
Yeah, across the street from middle school, we got the First Presbyterian Church, and every Wednesday they have their adult Bible study at 7. Their Sunday school starts at 10 on Sunday, the worship service at 11, the Wednesday Bible study we talked about. The Women's Association meets on the second Thursday at 6:30, and the Love Kitchen Meal and Fellowship is the second and fourth Saturdays at 4.
Yeah, very awesome. And this is an important one if you're a new, just out of high school getting ready to go to college, or if you're a grown kid and you're getting ready to go to college, this is for you.
Yeah, college for everybody these days, but
Yeah.
they're having their college planning day on October the 1st, 3 p.m. to 5, and they're going to talk a lot about financial aid too, which is very important to
Yeah,
folks.
for sure. And then on Thursday at our library again.
Story time at the Rockwood Public Library every Thursday at 10:30 on Front Street.
Yeah, very awesome. Our good friends at Roane County Paws, they ask for you to just remember them on Fridays. Ask for donations for $5 on Friday if you can. Any donation will help though, and that goes a long way. And then all the cool stuff is beginning.
Yeah, the Rocky Horror Picture
50
Show.
years.
I can't believe
Me
it's been
neither.
out for 50
Gosh.
years. There used to be, oh God, the movie theater's not even there anymore, but in Knoxville, you could go and people would throw toast and just the crowd would participate. And we got thrown out of there 3 times one night.
Oh my
Somebody would
gosh.
open the exit and we'd slip back in. but this is in Crossville. And
Yeah.
they're showing it at 7 p.m.
Yeah, come in costume.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. And then also,
The Little Shop of Horrors at the Tennessee Valley Theater, 2 p.m. and 7, 2 showings.
yeah, and that's actually multiple dates. It's
Yeah.
3rd through the 5th and the 10th through the 12th. There's 2 different times, so you want to check on those dates because each day is a different time. It was too much to try to put it all there, but call first or go to the website and make sure you.
That's down in Spring City.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then the circus is coming to town.
Over to Expo Center, they're going to have 2 shows of that. Looks like 4:30 and
Yep.
7:30. 12 and under are free.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If an
So
adult pays.
yeah, so check it out. That's always a good time. And then back at the library again.
Youth Public Book Club at the Rockwood Library, 4:30 to 6. So they're out of school at this time.
Yeah.
And we quit worrying about that because the times are later now, but that's on October the 3rd.
Yeah, and that's on Friday, so check that out. Also on Friday,
Friday at the Crossroads Harvest Festival in Crossville.
yeah, 5 to 9 Central Times on that one. And then this is cool, back out there at the Rockwood RV Resort and Marina.
Ryan Roberts.
Yeah, he's back again. He was there last week, so he's back again. A free event, bring your chair. This one's cool. This is some of Roane County Paws events, and starting off with the Posh Poodle Boutique on October 4th, and that's at 10 a.m. And that's actually on here, you can see, and they've got a bunch of different stuff. That's in Allard? How do you? Allard, Tennessee. But that's awesome. And then their next event is the 18th, which is the October Sky Festival, which is going to be awesome. And then also on Saturday,
At Kingston Lakeside Farmers Market over there at Southwest Point, 9 a.m. to 12.
yeah, and then another one,
Oak Ridge Farmers Market at Jackson Square, 8 a.m. to 12.
and then another one.
City Herron Riverfront Park Farmers Market, and that's Saturday, 8 to 11.
And another one on Saturday.
That's at the Preserve in Crossville. That's 2 to 4 Central.
My gosh.
Oh, that's in Oak Ridge. I'm
yes,
sorry.
yes. And
that's Eastern then.
yeah, and a fishing tournament, one of many.
Yeah, Bunch Bash. We've been talking about this one for a while, and they're going to take off out of Kingston City Park, and you can still register there at bunchbash.com.
Yeah, and this is a cool one at the Palace.
Forever Abbey Road. It's a Beatles tribute.
Yeah.
I saw a Beatles cover band in Knoxville one time, and they were really, really good.
Yeah, these guys look good.
Yeah, but that's at 7 p.m. at the Palace Theater in Crossville.
Yeah, and then this is cool back out at the Crossville Memorial Airport.
You're going to have a fly-in, an open house, and it's 9 a.m. to 3.
Yeah, so that's very cool. Go check that out. And then movie night for a cause, and I looked all through their stuff. I couldn't find out what the movie was. So you might want to check with them, but
yeah,
it's still a movie for a good cause.
Yeah, it is.
That's October 4th, and it's at it's at 12 p.m. But check it out, because I don't know what the
because if it's outside.
And I looked through this. I could not find the information, but call Jeff Hancock there at the bottom. He's got an email address, and he'll tell you more, because he definitely knows. This is cool. Pumpkin and Pearls.
Yeah. It's a crochet class.
Yeah.
5 p.m. to 7 on the 4th.
Loop it and swoop it, right? Is that it?
And that's at Jamie and Beth and Sisters Kendall Studio on Front Street in Rockwood.
Yeah, very awesome. This one's out near Dayton.
Fall Festival Freedom Tabernacle, 2 p.m. to 6, and that's in Evansville. I thought it was Evansville.
Evansville, but I looked it up because I thought it was spelled like your Evansville, and it's not. It's just like that.
Okay.
So I learned something today.
Yeah.
And then on the 5th, which is Sunday,
Ray Alliance Scholarship Fishing Tournament at 12. Give me a call.
And I could not find any other info on this. Like, it didn't say where, it didn't say anything, but if you're a fishing person, I'd say that you probably know, and bless you to John.
Yeah.
But now we move on. We have local business shout outs, and if you want to be a part of this, you can, just like the Gallagher Sweet Serene. They're 2305 North Gateway, Suite 7. That's over there by the Harbor Freight, and that's a haven of wellness and pure relaxation for the mind, body, and soul. And as you can see, they got a bunch of different stuff, and they're getting new stuff. They're getting all that fancy, like infrared stuff.
That red light therapy is supposed to be really good for you, and that dude laying down, he's got on those compression boots, and that helps move blood from your lower part back up to your upper part.
Yeah, so there's their hours. Check them out, and you can book now. They started booking in September. Can't believe it's already almost October. So that we've already had them on here almost a month. But give them a call, check them out, and tell them you heard about it here on the Community News. Also, and while you're out in Oliver Springs, check out Ma and Pa's Kettle.
Yep, it's looking good. They got,
look at that.
Well, they're over in Oliver Springs, but that chicken, I was on about the burger to start with.
Yeah.
And onion rings look great.
I don't know.
That chicken fried steak sandwich looks really good.
All of that looks really good. So check them out, Ma and Pa's Kettle, and out in Oliver Springs. And again, tell them you heard about it here. All right, my favorite segment, we get to feature some of the animals, not so many, so I'm hoping that means the shelter's getting empty out there at the Roane County Animal Shelter.
Ruby and Gilligan.
Look at Gilligan. That's a cute little dog.
That's a good name for a dog, too.
Yeah.
Sophia and Bo. We got a Bo at home.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Ollie.
Yeah.
And, see, that's the way I spell our Bo. My wife spells it differently.
B-O? How many?
There's a lot more letters in it when she spells it.
How can you make Bo any more than B-O? B-O-O-O-O?
No, it's got, I think there's a G in there.
There's a G? Is it silent?
I don't know. I think it's a French way of spelling Bo.
But also, Roane County Shelter has an event coming up. It's October 25th. We'll tell you about it later, but it's Puppies and Pumpkins, and it's also the annual Blessing of the Pet, so that's awesome. But we got that coming up later in our other interests, so we'll tell you about it. Don't forget, they accept dry foods for dogs and cats. The non-clumping litter. These little pans are awesome. Paper towels help them out.
Make note of that address. You can send it straight from Amazon to them. You don't even have to touch it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All you do is pay for it.
So now we're heading into school news, which is brought to you by one of our first other business shout-outs. This is Robbins Boat Repairs, and they are right on South Chamberlain Avenue. Give them a call. They have a group on Facebook, and they say they accept everybody, but they do it all. They paint, buff, gel coat, detail, clean up, so check them out. and that used to be the IGO UGA, UGO IGA building. But give them a call and get your boat cleaned up. But there's Mrs. Clement's journalism class, and if you're one of our new viewers, if you didn't know, we are a part of Rockwood's curriculum. Believe it or not, those kids get graded Mrs. Clement's journalism class, which they do an awesome job. They send us a report for every week, and we also get we get information about Rockwood's stuff like this. The underclassmen's makeup pictures is October 10th, seniors is October 30th. Homecoming's coming October 20th, and they've of course got themes for every day, so there's your themes. But we do have Rockwood as a part of not only the journalism class now, but we're covering sports too, so we've got some of that. But we do have a report from Mrs. Clement's journalism class to get you up to date on all the news at Rockwood High School. And here is Ace Brown and Kiera Bowers, some of our returning Rockwood reporters. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Kiera Bowers.
And I'm Ace Brown.
And we are this week's student reporters from the Rockwood High School journalism class. Homecoming preparations are in full effect at Rockwood High School.
Each grade level is working on designing their parade floats, banners, and door decorations for the classrooms. On Tuesday, September 30th, there will be a softball parent meeting at 5 o'clock in the library.
Later that evening at 6:30, the girls' soccer team will be playing the Knox Ambassadors at the Rockwood Sports Complex. The girls' soccer team will also be playing on Thursday, October 2nd, against Cumberland County. That game will also start at 6:30.
And last but not least, the football team will be playing in Oakdale Friday, October 3rd at 7:30. Come out to support the girls' soccer team and the football team at their games this week. That is all that we have for you this week.
Thank you for watching Small Town Network.
Yeah, so thanks Ace and Kiera, and great job as always. Get on here, comment, and tell the kids they did a great job, because they do a great job. It's very awesome, very informative, tons of information there. So if you're a parent or even a student at Rockwood High School, it's a good way to know what's going on. So if you'd like to get your school involved, just contact us, and we'll tell you how you can do that. Now, brand new, what we've just started doing is these live updates, and I want to share last week's updates from the game at Oliver Springs, and it was a close one.
Student reporter from Rockwood High School, Kiera Bowers, cheer captain. We are currently losing to the Bobcats 7-0, but we definitely will make a comeback, right?
Yeah, that's Kiera. You just saw her as your student reporter. Here is halftime.
Hello, my name's Joey Jones, and we're part of the Rockwood Journalism. I'm Jamie Dean. I'm Aaliyah Morgan.
And I'm Evan Miles.
And we're at Oliver Springs on the road. It's halftime. It's halftime 7-7. It's all right.
We tied up. The team is
We fought hard to get that touchdown. And we are fighting hard.
And we are going to win.
It's been a
We
good
are
game.
going to win. So we out.
Evan, you
Yeah.
Little chaos
They're
there.
a little excited. Third quarter.
Unfortunately, we are losing this third quarter 14-21, but we're hoping for a promising return, especially from our band.
You know, you gotta love the school spirit. Here's fourth quarter. It's tied.
I'm Jamie Dean with the Rockwood Journalism. I'm at the Rockwood and Oliver Springs game. It's 21-21 in the fourth quarter, going into overtime.
Yeah, and then here it is, the final score.
I'm Riley Jones.
I'm Ella Phillips.
We're from the Rockwood Journalism. We just suffered a tough loss.
Good game, though.
28-27.
Yeah, and again, good sports. You know, the kids are good sports. It's tough to get on there, especially after you lose and you do a report about that. But they're doing it, and it's awesome. That was a close game, but we
Those
appreciate.
overtime losses are tough.
Yeah, but it's a good game. At least the kids notice that. And again, don't forget Mrs. Clement's journalism class. They're busy. They do the yearbooks. They do a report for our program, and they have a podcast, the Tiger Talk podcast. Scan that big QRL code there, and you can see more of that. All right, now into other interests, which is things to do if you're one of those people planning way ahead. This goes all the way to December.
Oh, get into Christmas.
Can you imagine who's the December one? Just guess.
Us, Rockwood?
Nope. As usual. It's. I'll let you see. But yeah, we do go now to December. But this is brought to you by right across the street, the Potato Hut.
Yeah, Potato Hut right on the corner of Rockwood Street and Front Street. And man, they're killing it over there with taters. They go through so many taters, and go hungry because they're big.
Yeah, it
Or
smells-
you can even buy a half a tater.
Yeah, it smells so good too.
It
And there's
does.
people coming and going out of there.
They got other things other than taters, but all kind of toppings for those.
Yeah.
And now they have indoor seating, so
Yeah.
if the weather's a little cool or a little warm, you can stay inside.
Yeah, check them out. Tell them you heard about it here. Also, Sleeveless Mo's. John's used them, and they said they were awesome.
They're really, really good. I've used them on one thing, and we got another one coming up, and because they'll do just about anything you need done outside on your property. And the estimates they give are just right to the T and accurate, and they break it down every little job, what it's going to cost, and that's all you pay. So give them a call.
Yeah, so clean up your yard there, and then clean up the inside with Made Happy Cleaning Service, another local business shout out. And they do deep cleaning, commercial cleanings, rental cleanings, free estimates. Contact them on Facebook. All right, here we go.
Halloween movies at the Palace Theater, and there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, this is next week.
Yep, next week is Ghostbusters.
The Birds and The Frenzy. Ghostbusters isn't until the 14th. It's weird. They put the matinees first. It's weird. But that part's right.
Yeah, anyway, he went off the wrong schedule there. But The Birds, I remember seeing that as a kid. That was freaky.
Yeah.
It makes you not want to go outside.
Yeah.
But, and Psycho was pretty wild as well.
Yeah, so check those out. Those are Central Time, don't forget, in Crossville. And then twice monthly.
The Preserve at Oak Ridge, twice monthly farmers market. And it's again there on the 8th.
Yeah, second and fourth Wednesday. This one's cool.
Senior Education Series at the Rockwood Public Library, and they're going to cover healthy aging, disease prevention, brain health, scam prevention.
Yes.
That's very important for us older folks and more.
Yeah, if you don't notice, the Rockwood Library is starting to kill it.
Yep.
They're killing it.
They're working hard over there.
Yeah, lots going on. So check them out. Another twice monthly farmers market. This one's
Green City Farmers Market on Neal Street down there, and that's twice a month at 8 a.m. to 12.
Yeah, on Saturdays. And then Rockwood Marina.
They're going to have their Rocktoberfest.
Yeah.
At Rockwood Marina and RV Resort, 2 p.m. to 10, and that's going to be on the 11th.
Yeah, and if you're into hummingbirds, this is cool.
This is cool. Attracting hummingbirds and their food sources by the Master Gardeners of Rome County.
Yeah, and that's put on by UT.
Hummingbirds are really cool.
Yeah, look at there's a bee and a hummingbird right there. That's awesome. But
You can't discount the bees now. They do us a lot.
Yeah, we need the bees.
Yep, but the killer bees, I'm glad they stayed somewhere else.
Yeah.
But anyway, they've got a Fall Fest at Moco Mutts fundraiser.
Yeah.
And that's 9 a.m. to 3 on the 11th of October in Wartburg.
Yeah, Morgan County Mutts. We appreciate them too.
That's what that stands for. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all his name, Moco.
Moco. And this is awesome on the 11th.
Yep. On the 11th, the second Saturday, Found and Made Mercantile. And that's
North Gateway.
North Gateway Avenue on Suite 3 in Rockwood. That's gotta be.
I think it's not Harbor Freight again, is it?
I'm not positive, but look it up on the maps and it'll tell you exactly where.
Yeah, we'll check it out. But that's gonna be awesome. And then we've heard of them before. They're back.
110 in the Shade at the Fraternal Order of Eagles in Midtown.
Yeah.
At 8 p.m. and it's a public event.
Yeah, and then back at Kofer's right here in Rockwood.
Delicious brunch.
Delicious.
They're gonna have They're gonna have donuts. I take it.
Yeah, Doughboy and the Java Girl are gonna be there.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, let's check that out. October 12th, and then Main Street Monday, October 13th. I think we're going all year.
We may. It's going late, but that's on the 13th. It's a Monday, of course, and it's 5 p.m. to 8.
Always a good time. And then our good friends at the KTG Foundation and KO Stables got a big one coming up.
They got a fall festival. This is a long one, but it's 3 p.m. to 5. Is sensory friendly.
Yeah,
and they do a lot of work with people that need some help.
Like sensory people, like some that can't hear, some that they do this for Easter too, which is so awesome.
And I wish they really knew why it worked, but apparently dealing with horses helps a lot of people.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is.
Such a big animal like that. But check it out for a good cause, and we'll tell you more about this as we get closer. Another fishing tournament.
Yeah, we're going to have the Watts Bar open on the 18th of October.
Yep, call Mike Edwards or Gary for more info on that. The Willard Fest coming up.
Yeah, you're going to hunt for Willard. I know where he's at. I'll
you're not
write him
telling.
out. But I'll go there with just his address and say, go look at this one. But they're having a Bigfoot Festival in Cumberland County Fairgrounds on the 18th.
There's a lot of people going to be at that. If you're into some of the live, the TV shows, the Turtle Man, he's a big one. The Cletus T. Judd, everybody knows Cletus T. Judd, and the Swamp Man. I don't know who the Swamp Man is, but they'll be there, so that's pretty awesome. And then Main Street Dayton's got something coming up on the 24th.
On the 24th, they got
And
Pumpkin
25th.
Fest.
Yeah, at the Ray County Courthouse. So we'll tell you more about that when we get closer. This is the one I told you about, Puppies and Pumpkins, for our
First
good.
Christian Church of Rockwood.
Yeah, that's 11 to 1, and they'll do the blessing of the pets, all that stuff. And we'll talk about that as we get closer. Fall Fest at the Fort.
At the Fort, the Southwest Fort, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the 25th of October.
Yeah, and if you want to set up a booth, they're accepting applications right now, so you want to ask for Carly at that number, and she'll get you hooked up. Part of that is going to be this. Danny Whitson is going to be there 12 to 1.
I expect he's a magician the way he's holding that card.
I think so, and then Spank is going to be there 4 to 6.
Yeah, the 80s band. I love old 80s music. But that's over there at Southwest Point in Kingston.
And then they wrap it up with the Hocus Pocus 2 movie at 9 p.m. So that's going to be a good time. And then also on the 25th, the Trunk or Treats begin.
Yeah, we got Ookie Spooky Oz Trunk or Treat at Arrowhead Park.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Silver Springs.
6 to 8, Jackson Square.
We have a trunk or treat on the 26th, 1 p.m. to 5.
That's just their Sunday market, but they might have candy there, yeah. Unless it rains, don't forget. And this is a trunk or treat.
Okay, in the city of Harriman, trunk or treat on the 28th.
5 p.m. to 8, and I'm surprised we don't have the Rockwood one, but I imagine it'll be probably around that time as well. And this
Yeah.
is cool. We did the beef, but this is about the sheep now.
We're talking about sheep, agricultural literacy at the Rockwood Public Library, another event that the Rockwood Library is killing it with.
Yeah, 4th and 18th, and then it also is at the other libraries. So if you're in Harriman or all over Spring, you can catch it before or after the Rockwood one. So check that out. Lots of harvest festivals. This one in Wartburg.
On November 8th.
That's at the Central High School. So check that out. Christmas open house. This is at Blossom Barn.
Okay. We figured that one out last week, I think.
Yep, we did. Here's the November one.
I'm waiting for the December
It's
to come
coming.
up.
It's
I'm
next.
worried about that.
It's next.
But the 22nd, they're having a Taste of the Holidays at Main Street, Rockwood, and that is 10 a.m. to 4.
And it's pretty easy to guess who's got the December one. Harriman.
Harriman.
They figured out what the parade's going to be. It's Winter Wonderland. You voted, and that's what you chose. So there it is, December 4th at 7 p.m. So that is awesome. That wraps up. If you can't find something to do, you're not even trying.
That's true.
But if you have an event or a local business and you want to shout out, or you got a school and you want to get your information on the program, this is how you do it.
Yeah, you can email us at smalltownnetworklive@gmail.com. But as always, the quickest, safest, most cost-effective method of talking to us, message us directly on Facebook.
Yeah, another week in the books. You hear the music in the background. That's my Ukrainian friends, Uzori. I appreciate them. They're fighting for their lives as always, but we appreciate them letting us use their music. So another week in the books. Again, don't forget to comment on here and tell the kids that they did a great job, the young adults, I should say, at Rockwood High School. And again, if you got an event, a business, anything, it doesn't cost anything, just send it to us. We'd love to do it for you, just as a public service.
Yeah.
So another week in the books here for Community News. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. Check us out on all the other platforms, YouTube, X, Instagram. I think that's it.
Yep.
Not sure. We'll get to some of the others as they come, but have a great week. Don't forget to comment in there and tell the kids they did a great job, and have a great week, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye.